Good morning, everyone. My name is Bhuvaneshwari, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Business Administration, JJ College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Pudukkottai. Now I take the subject Advanced Marketing Research and Consumer Behavior. The content of this subject: Introduction, nature and scope of marketing research, marketing decision making, research designs and its types, data collection methods, questionnaire construction procedures, and conclusion. Introduction. Marketing research is a systematic process of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting information about a market product or service to understand the consumer behavior and market trends. Nature of marketing research: systematic, objective, data driven. Systematic. Marketing research follows a structured process from problem definition to the data analysis and reporting. Objective. The goal is to gather unbiased information to inform the decision making, not to promote a particular viewpoint. Data driven. Research relies on evidence, including surveys, focus groups, and data analytics to support findings. This is an ongoing program. Marketing research is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of gathering information and adapting marketing strategies. Scope of marketing research. Marketing research covers a wide range of areas, including customer understanding, product and service development, pricing and promotion, distribution and sales, market analysis. Number 1, customer understanding. Identifying the target audiences and their needs, preference, and buying behaviors. And conducting surveys, focus groups, and customer interview to gain insights. Product and service development. It includes testing a new products and features to ensure they meet customer expectations. Evaluating the product packaging, design, and quality. Pricing and promotion. It includes analyzing the customer perceptions of value and price. Evaluating the effectiveness of advertising campaigns and other activities. Distribution and sales. Assessing distribution, channels and logistics. Tracking sales trends and customer buying patterns. Market analysis. Understanding the market size and market trends and also the competitive landscape, and identifying the potential new markets and opportunities. Market decision makings. Market decision making include the situation analysis and goal setting of the product and marketing strategy of the business and implementation of a product and evaluating the results process. Next, I am going to talk about research design. The meaning of research design is a pattern or a plan of action throughout the procedure. It is a blueprint that guides the researcher in collecting and analyzing of data. Definition. Research design is defined as a master plan specifying the methods and procedures for collection and analyzing the needed information, by William Zuckman. Types of research design: exploratory research design, descriptive research design, conclusive research design. Number 1, exploratory research design. Exploratory research design aim to get a better understanding of the problem by explaining the concepts and developing hypotheses regarding the research study. Various techniques used in exploratory research study are literature surveys, focus groups, case studies, etc. Exploratory research does not emphasize upon sampling but tries to gather information from participants who are considered knowledgeable. And second one, descriptive research design. Unlike exploratory research, the aim of descriptive research is to describe the characteristics of a phenomenon. It is more rigid than exploratory research. It describes various aspects like related to a population. It is the study that is designed to depict the population in much more accurate way. It attempts to describe, explain and interpret the conditions in much detailed approach. It examines a phenomenon that is occurring a specific place and at specific time. Experimental or conclusive research design. Experimental research design is a type of research design which is predetermined and structured in nature. It is used for casual or conclusive research which is conducted quantitatively. It is called casual research because it is helpful in exploring the cause and effect relationship of a research problem. The main objective of casual research is to test the hypotheses which were defined in the exploratory research design. It is simply opposite to the descriptive research. Next, I am going to talk about data collection methods. We already know the data. Data is the information that is collected from the researcher. It's called primary data and secondary data. Primary data, it refers to information that collected directly from its original source as it is freshly collected. It's called a fresh data. The data is collected by the researcher himself for finding the solution for a particular problem or a situation. It is known as a primary data. The collection of primary data is costly as it includes several tools and techniques. It is directly collected from the respondents. The methods used to primary data collection include interviews, questionnaires, observations, and surveys. Primary data is more reliable and it is original and new. The selection of primary data is scientific in nature. It includes forming hypotheses about the problem or situation, collecting data and analyzing data to prove the hypothesis right or wrong. The precautions are relatively nominal in collecting primary data comparing to secondary data. Secondary data. It refers previously recorded data about an event, already available information. A data which was earlier created by some researchers or organizations for their own purposes used in current research for a similar purpose. It is known as secondary data. Comparing to primary data, secondary data is less costly. It involving very less amount of money. It's collected from already available published or unpublished sources. The methods used for secondary data collection include studying and analyzing reports, journals, census, and different databases. the reliability of secondary data is comparatively less reliable as this data belongs to different problem or situation. The selection of secondary data is manual. It is selected according to the content of the source and the current research topic. A lot of precautions is taken to the selection of secondary data. It's already processed data that needs to be analyzed and studied to use in the research study. It is not completely accurate. It was developed for some other purpose. Questionnaire construction procedures. The construction of questionnaire is a systematic way of getting primary data. In other words, there is a process of designing a questionnaire failing which the objective of a research will not be met. The steps involved in designing the questionnaire: determine the need of information, decide the type of questionnaire to be used, decide the type of questions to be used, decide the wording of questions, decide the sequence of questions, decide the length of questionnaire, decide the layout of the questionnaire, pilot testing, and finally final draft. These are all the steps involving questionnaire construction procedures. Determine the need of information is based on the researcher's objectives is to understand the brand image of a particular mobile phone. Then he needs to gather information the brand is fulfilling. For example, mobile phone prices and features and distribution and also the services. Thank you.